I'm traveling across North America to every single 2026 World Cup host city to find out where has the best food. And today, I'm in Atlanta. Everyone talks about New York and Los Angeles when it comes to food in America, but hardly anyone mentions Atlanta. This is the heart of the American South, a city shaped by history, culture, and resilience. And after spending time here, I think it might be one of the most underrated food cities in the entire country. That is mental. I'm starting off at Homegrown, a restaurant serving comfort food from the deep south that is Michelin recommended. I'm talking about fried chicken, biscuits, grits, collard greens, the works. The owner, Kevin, comes from a background of fine dining, but left it all behind to pursue the goal of creating a more grounded kind of place, doing the classics extremely well, where customers can leave full, satisfied, and without a massive hole in their pocket.
I went more the fine dining route at the beginning, and I always wanted something that I grew up doing, the kind of food, and had no idea that it was gonna be so well received. I mean, we're on the Michelin, which is, we don't have a star, but to be in that guide is
huge.
Yeah, it's worldwide, and with the World Cup coming, a lot of international travelers who know the Michelin. And I think when travelers come here, they look for authentic places like this. I know when I travel, I do. And I see that that's what you do. Like, you find the hidden gems in places, and it makes people go, because, I told you there was a customer, and the day after I spoke with you, he was English, and when I mentioned your name, he was like, we use them all the time. So it works. Anyways, you see, it's simple, like biscuit sandwiches. That'll be probably a half comfy, which is one of our popular dishes. This is our southern gravy,
Is that the one that goes on like
the comfy.
Yeah.
So that's the comfy.
Right.
Just overfaced biscuit, fried chicken, breakfast gravy.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, the Deep South. This is the comfort chicken. And that is comforting beyond belief. It's got a biscuit bottom. The gravy has got like big bits of sausage meat in it, and nothing like the gravy that we have in the UK. It's not stocky, it's creamy.
This area, it was rough. There was a lot of rundown businesses. Like I said, 2010, and then, what are we, 2026, and I'm the only rundown building. And I lived in a neighborhood just next door, and this opportunity came about. Lisa, who's here. So we were together as a couple. We're no longer, but we still own it. But we took a chance, opened it, like I said, 15 years ago, and we've literally never had a slow day in 15 years. And then this is a fried pork chop, Southern style, homemade biscuit, which I made, collards, and cheese grits.
We don't really have grits in the UK. It's coarsely ground corn, simmered slowly in milk until it turns into a creamy porridge, then finished with a bit of butter and salt. It sits in the middle of a mashed potato and a polenta. Again, just insanely comforting. Massive part of the cuisine down here in the Deep South with the southern hospitality. That is collard greens. Collard greens are very similar to kale or cabbage, but the leaves are a bit thicker, cooked slowly with onion, garlic, and vinegar until they are full of flavor. And the pork chop, they've got such an amazing crust on that. You can see it. It's so crispy. The dredge that they're using, filled with their signature herbs and spices. That's amazing. I love it here. I love he's rolled out the carpet for us, hasn't he? He's such a good guy. Really wants to do a pop-up with goat, which I'm more than happy to accommodate.
These are grit tots.
Grit tots, so not tater tots.
Yeah, it's corn. It's ground corn, and then how we make it: water, butter, milk.
Oh my God. And that spicy ranch is amazing as well.
These are enchiladas. So we have black beans. Inside we have house-made chorizo, corn tortillas. We put a poncho sauces, which is like a salsa that we cook and we blend. So we obviously have a lot of south of the border influences. They're very important to me.
Yeah.
They're part of my family, part of my team. But so, and they, my staff. This is stuff that they would make back home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not something I brought. It's something they would make, and then we just incorporate it into the menu.
Oh, the enchilada. Oh my God. I think the enchilada might be my favorite thing. They're doing fine work here. Deep fried green tomatoes. Horseradish ranch. Amazing. Brussels sprouts in ranch. Why don't have Brussels sprouts taste like that?
My buddy makes this. I'm gonna make you a sandwich that I make with it.
Oh, yeah.
Local guy. And then this is a fried chicken sandwich that we toss in a lemon pig. And then house-made fries.
It is a monster of a sandwich. Bottoms up. Oh, that is delicious. So what they're doing with the different flavors, on paper, it's a load of different fried stuff, but everything has got its own individual flavor. It doesn't taste like this, tastes completely different to this. That is the quality of the produce here shining through. And the care. It's all brilliant. This is stunning. This is a great sandwich. Yeah.
Just kind of a take with blue cheese.
Yeah, you got the blue cheese in it. It's the depth of the flavor in there as well.
Then you have this dessert, this dessert, and this dessert. Yeah, you can do it.
What a guy. What a special guy. And I hear what they say about Southern hospitality because we've been treated like kings here. We're going to try the apple pie. This is comfort. Apple pie, bit of cream, a dusting of sugar. That's so good. It is all so good. Incredible way to start the day here. This place is special. The love and passion from Kevin has seeped into every nook and cranny of the place, making it one of the most enjoyable food experiences of my trip so far. So, just ordered a taxi and it doesn't have a driver. There's no driver, it's just electric, automatic, robot driver. So I'm both excited and apprehensive about what this experience is going to be like. Weird.
Hey, Sarah.
Been busy, mate? Texas, Kansas City, and Carolina are the leaders of the US barbecue scene. Atlanta isn't really lauded as one of the powerhouses of smoke in this country. But what happens when a set of twin brothers from Texas move here? A story that starts from very humble beginnings and has grown to the biggest and best barbecue gaff in the city.
We call it Texas born, Southern made. So we take the tastes and flavors of Texas, but since we're in Atlanta, Georgia, we bring in a Southern flair to it. While our brisket is a little more traditional Texas, we have pulled pork, stewed collard greens, and mac and cheese, and all of our sides are homemade, like Southern meat and three. I mean, barbecue is comfort food, especially in the South, and people are particular about it, and people have opinions about it. And I mean, when we first opened up, people were like, "Well, how come you don't have this? How come your sauce isn't like this? How come you don't do this?" And we're like, well, this is the way we do it. So this is just a little start here. These are our chicken fried ribs. Soak them in a little bit of buttermilk and dredged them in flour, fried them. This is our smokehouse cheeseburger. So what we do here is we take our brisket grind and we patty it up. Then we cold smoke the burger patty. So it stays a little pink inside, but it's cooked.
Look at this burger. So that has got that lovely smoker on the outside. Let's give it a taste, shall we? So that is not like a normal burger in any way. Sweetness of the caramelized onions and the salty smoke with that brisket patty is amazing. It's got that like smoky taste that you don't normally get in a burger. The chicken fried ribs seem mad. There's just a rib in there. Smoked rib, put in a dredge, like a spice dredge, and then deep fried is the most deep south thing I think I've ever heard. Outrageous, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to try some of these sauces as well. White sauce, he said, to have with the ribs.
So basically how we started all this is me and my brother, we basically missed the flavors that we grew up on back in Texas, especially the barbecue being so popular in Texas. So we basically just started cooking for our friends. And that grew into, we started having parties, listening to some music and eat some barbecue. The last one that we had, close to 200 people show up for that party. Both of our bathrooms stopped working at one point. So that was the last one we had. We found this location in 2006 on DeKalb Avenue in Atlanta. Here we are nearly 20 years later. And the blink of an eye.
Yeah. It's inspiring to see that something like this can grow from a few dudes kicking it in their backyard, smoking some meat with some beers. It's the kind of story that guys will hear and go, hell yeah. This looks insane.
Yeah, so we got some of our fatty brisket, our house-made jalapeno cheddar sausage, and we got some beef short rib, or the dino ribs as people like to call them.
We don't get barbecue food like this in the UK.
And then we got some of our smoked wings and our spicy barbecue sauce and some just plain smoked. So we got some of our baked beans, we got some stewed green beans, mac and cheese, and this is our Frito pie. After we'd play baseball, they'd give you a little ticket to go to the concession stand.
Right.
And you'd get a Frito pie. So basically this is just Frito corn chips that we top with some of our brisket chili, cheese, and onion.
I love the barbecue food out here. Is like, this is next level.
Yeah.
Like it's just next level to what we have at home. Like look how tender it is, just falling apart. That is outrageous. So how long do you cook the brisket for?
Briskets cook for generally about 12 to 14 hours, depending on the day and the weather. We have a rotisserie smoker that's all wood powered.
I don't know if you can see that.
That's meat butter.
Literally just falls apart. Like look at the juices flowing out of that. That is nuts. Oh my God, that's some of the best meat I think I've had. The rub that's on it as well, is that like, it's quite simple rub, it's like made...
It's basically just some salt and pepper. We make a seasoning salt. The black pepper really captures the smoke.
Yeah.
And will intensify the bark. And yeah, the sausage we make ourselves as well. It's basically from our brisket trim. Stuff with jalapeno and cheddar cheese.
Jalapeno and cheddar cheese.
This is basically...
Is there a better flavor combination?
It's a basic traditional Texas sausage, yeah.
Of course. There are flavors in my mouth right now that have not been in my mouth ever. Like genuinely, this is like some seriously impressive stuff. I've eaten a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of really good food on this whole trip. Such good wings as well.
Super Bowl game is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and
the Patriots.
Yeah, so we will be selling a lot of those wings tomorrow.
I bet.
The actual city itself, it's basically a group of neighborhoods, and each neighborhood has a different feel to it. So one of the good things about Atlanta is we really respect and appreciate local business, because people in Atlanta, they will love and support. Like Kevin at Homegrown, he's been in business almost as long as we have, and it's, if he needs anything, they'll call and we'll answer.
Right, mac and cheese, a classic staple.
We always wanted to make sure that we took the time and treated our sides the same as we treat our barbecue.
You can tell because that's so good. Stewed green beans.
Yeah, so they're cooked for about 3 to 4 hours, cooked down with a little bit of tomato and potato.
Look at that, it's so good.
Yeah, and the Frito pie is just
there we go.
That's the taste of our childhood.
This is crazy. I wish this was the taste of my childhood. But we don't even have Fritos in the UK.
Yeah.
We have Doritos.
Yeah. When you come into Fox Brothers, it's like you're one of our friends coming to eat dinner at our house, because that's how we got started. So we like to treat you as like you're a guest at our house, and we want to leave you wanting and wishing for nothing. So
I just filmed my intro here, which you'll have seen at the start of the video. Well, the thing behind me is an entire company doing a fashion shoot. As a geezer doing some sort of news report in Russian. This place is mad. Atlanta is nuts. Everyone is so friendly though. Full transparency, a lot of the places that I go to, I have 2 or 3 days to film there. Some even more, like LA, way more. Because I love LA, I don't have any excuse to spend more time there. This place, I have 1 day to shoot this entire thing. So that's complete candid honesty there. So hopefully this video is a good one. So far, the people have been great, and the people are what makes these videos, as well as, obviously, the fantastic food, and the 2 places I've been so far, bangers. Atlanta is a place where Black history isn't just taught in schools, it's lived and breathed day to day. These streets helped shape a revolution led by men like Martin Luther King Jr. and planned in dining rooms like Paschal's. I could not come to Atlanta and not feature a Black-owned business. There are several places like this serving up incredible fried chicken and soul food in the city, and honestly, you can't really go wrong with any of them. Sarifa, lovely to meet you, Sarifa. And how long have you worked here at Paschal's?
About 23 years.
23 years.
It's really changed a lot because when I first started, things were a little different.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Paschal is still around.
Yeah.
Mainly, he's going to come and check the chicken every day. Every day that he's here, he's going to check the chicken. And he was the one that showed me how to make sure it's done without having to use a timer and thermometers and all that. He came in and he picked up the chicken and he was like, "You see this? Feel it. This is when you know that your chicken is done." I said, "Okay, Mr. Paschal." Yeah, he was a great man.
This is that famous fried chicken. Recipe all the way from 1947. You've got the collard greens, the classic mac and cheese. This, I think there's a little baby cornbread there. And then the candied yams. They've got these like robots that sort of wander around. They're like really clumsy, awkward people, like a bit like C-3PO in Star Wars. One nearly bumped into me before. They carry all of the food, put a lot of trust into technology, but I love it. I love it. Let's start with a little bit of chicken. I'm gonna go in. The crunch, the crispiness of that batter. Wow. Fried chicken is one of those foods, for me at least, that just, as soon as you bite into it, remember that scene from Ratatouille, that bites into it, he's taken all the way back to his childhood. That was me just then. Granted, it took me back to KFC. We're genuinely looking here at some of the best fried chicken you could possibly have. We have mac and cheese. Everything is slapping here. Collard greens. I don't know what collard greens are yet, but they're absolutely beautiful. So Paschal's opened in 1947 by two brothers, Robert and James Paschal, and the history is unbelievable.
We know this is not the original location though. This location's been here like since 2002. And everything, you know, the two brothers passed away, but now, you know, we still carry on the legacy of Paschal for them. Paschal was built out the civil rights movement. But so then, you know, Dr. King came to Mr. Paschal, asked Mr. Paschal, could he have his meeting there? So Mr. Paschal told him, "You can meet here all day and all night, as long as you buy my fried chicken." So that's how it got started.
When the civil rights movement started, not everywhere in the city was safe for Dr. King to have those conversations, but places like this gave them space to come together, and while all of that was going on, the kitchen never stopped. They've been serving the same kind of food ever since. More fried chicken, more collard greens, proper working class American food. Dishes that have been passed down, cooked the same way, day in, day out, and you can feel the history when you're in here.
This is the chicken that they serve, the chicken sandwich that they had wrapped in aluminum foil that they served to the civil rights activists.
Wow.
It was 50 cents.
Incredible. Thank you so much. But if you heard that, but this is the chicken sandwich that they served to Martin Luther King and everyone who was marching in the civil rights movement. I won't be doing any marching after that, let me tell you. Then I'm gonna get my jaw around that. I'm gonna have to open my jaw like a snake. That's a joke. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to take the chicken out on its own, you know. Look at it. Look at that for a piece of chicken. It's an actual bone-in bare chicken in the sandwich, so you take this out and have that as a separate little sarnie. It's one of the best pieces of fried chicken I've ever had. It is every bit as good as it looks, I promise. Every aspect has been finessed, every little facet of it has been elevated to the point where it is just delicious in every single way. Let me tell you, Atlanta would be a very dangerous place for me to live. Fried green tomatoes, a southern staple. Little deep fried discs of joy. I don't know what it is about green tomatoes that I love so much. They're so juicy. Oh, try candied yam. Candied yams, I think, is like Kind of like sweet potato, right? If I had glasses, I'd throw them off right now. That is so good. I have fallen in love with the Deep South. I've fallen in love with Southern hospitality. I've fallen in love with soul food. And frankly, I've fallen in love with the city of Atlanta and its fantastic people. I only had one day in Atlanta and I wish I had more, but before I left, I wanted to try what a lot of people say is the best sandwich in the city. Fred's Meat and Bread are famous for a Korean cheesesteak. I got a DoorDash to my room to give it a review. That's an incredible sandwich. Those Asian flavors, and there's chilies running through it as well. This is big. This is big news in the world of cheesesteaks, because I went to Philadelphia and had some of the best cheesesteaks I've ever had in my life. But this one is hitting a little bit different. They also do a burger. We got the standard burger, which has just got pickles, burger sauce, cheese. It looks the part. So we're just gonna go in with a taste test for what is allegedly one of the city's better burgers. It's a solid burger. It's not gonna move mountains or change the world, but the meat's good. The American cheese is great. It's a classic American cheeseburger. I've eaten a lot of food today. None of the food has been healthy. All of the food has been delicious. If you want healthy food, Atlanta's not the place for you. If you want filthy, comfort food, fried, soul food, wholesome, warm hugs on plates, then Georgia and the city of Atlanta is without a shadow of a doubt the place for you. When I was planning this trip, I've got to be honest, Atlanta wasn't one of the places that jumped out to me as a potential highlight. But after visiting, eating the food, and speaking to the people here, it has gone right up in my estimation. If you enjoyed this video, I am on a mission to travel across North America, eating in every single 2026 World Cup host city. Here's a playlist with all the other places that I've visited so far in this series. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment where I missed for next time, and subscribe for the most exciting food adventure of a lifetime.